Hello, Mamaroneck sports fans, and welcome to LMC Varsity Sports presentation of Varsity Field Hockey. It's the Mamaroneck Tigers against the Spartans of Maine Endwell. Both teams coming in with virtually the same record. The Mamaroneck Tigers at 17-1-1, Maine Endwell at 16-2. Should be a great matchup. Both section champions. They're fighting for a chance to get to the state semifinals. So this is essentially the state quarterfinal action. The Maine Endwell Spartans coming in with a speed charge, a speed offense. They're actually playing two 8th graders, where Mamaroneck's philosophy is disciplined defense, fundamentals, taking advantage of opportunities, and they have done so all season long. They are the New York State Class A defending state champions. They look to get back there again. It would be their 6th time in the state finals in just the past several years. They won it last year. They'll be looking to win it again. We'll be back with the sectional face-off between the two sectional champions in this state quarterfinal matchup. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Spartans come into the finals this year with a record of 15 wins, 2 losses. We're going to begin with the reserves. Players, when your name is called, please come out, greet the opposing coach, and then come to the field on the hash marks facing the bleachers. For Maine Endwell, number 1, Emily Liss. Number 5, Abby Kashili. Number 17, Caroline Debanis. Number 15, Val Palmieri. Number 20, Jeanalyn Babcock. Number 21, Allie Lemieux. And now the starters, number 8, Sam Palmer. Number 12, Anna Castaldo. Number 2, Kylie Honeck-Payne. Number 7, Allie DeFoldio. Number 10, Jillian Green. Number 14, Gina Goldstone. Number 9, Brooke Singer. Number 3, Allie Misavage. Number 4, Danny Dean. Number 16, Olivia Hopko. And number 99, Emily Miller. Your assistant coaches are Mary Castaldo and Beth Ann Zunick, and the head coach of the Spartans, Heather Doyle. And now for the Tigers. They come into the finals this year with a record of 17 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. 00, Katie Razor. Number 1, Bridget Knowles. Number 2, Fran Barchetti. Number 3, Sophie Brill. Number 5, Caroline Allen. Number 10, Sophie Arts. Number 11, Fiona Hogan. Number 12, Cassie Buddill. Number 13, Elizabeth Brissett. Number 14, Erin Cotter. Number 18, Taylor Lucas. Number 21, Molly Banks. Number 24, Madeline Reardon. Number 49, Jamie Schiff. And the starters, number 4, Olivia Golden. Number 6, Grace Fitzgerald. Number 7, Elizabeth Clarke. Number 9, Emma Chips. Number 16, Paige Donahue. Number 17, Katie Cotter. Number 19, Emily Milland. Number 20, Sophie Miller. Number 22, Megan Mullaney. Number 23, Sophia Lepore. Number 99, Charlotte Mackey. Your assistant coach, Tricia Miller. And the head coach of the Tigers, John Savage.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by the New York State Public High School Athletic Association, representing 767 senior high schools across the state of New York and more than 575,000 boys and girls who participate annually in New York State Public High School Athletic Association Incorporated sponsored athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Incorporated is strictly prohibited. So we have an exciting broadcast for you here today from Valhalla High School in Valhalla, New York. It is the Maine Endwell the Maine Endwell Spartans versus the Mamaroneck Tigers. Maine Endwell is actually the host of the state championship, and therefore the semifinal and final occurs in Maine Endwell, up in the Binghamton area, and that is of course where the Mamaroneck Tigers hope to find themselves once again. If they can win this game, they will be on their way. And of course that could be painful for Maine Endwell, having lost to Mamaroneck, knowing that Mamaroneck will be playing on their field for the state championship. Maine Endwell starts it off. The 8th grader, Anna Castaldo, started off the center pass. Mamaroneck very quickly getting possession, sending it through midfield. A little back and forth action to start us off here. Maine Endwell now making a charge down the center of the field. A foul was called by Mamaroneck. So now the other 8th grader, Sam Palmer, will take that. Mamaroneck able to take it away. Interference called there. Maine Endwell gets it all the way into centering action. Sends it a little bit wide of the goal, and it will be Mamaroneck's ball. Mamaroneck coming into today's action at 17-1-1. They started off the sectional qualifier, quarterfinal, by defeating the number 9 seed Arlington 8-0. Followed that up with another shutout of Suffern, the number 5 seed, 4-0 in the sectional semifinal, before recently defeating Horace Greeley 5-1 in the sectional final. Mamaroneck's strength, as we discussed in the pregame, is their defense. They have given up only a few goals all season long. As a matter of fact, they had quite a streak going where they hadn't given up even a single goal starting off the season for several games. And I believe their first goal given up was right before their first loss of the season and their only loss of the season. Interference called on Maine Endwell, and that gave possession back to Mamaroneck. Stick check called there, so Mamaroneck gets it back. It will be Paige Donahue. And now Emily Malland passes it off to Danahy. They get the ball over to Gracie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald finds Sophie Miller. Ball is taken away rather quickly by Danny Dean, the senior defender for Maine Endwell. Mamaroneck has an opportunity along the right side there. There is Emily Malland. Ball gets in front, kick save by the Maine Endwell goalie, number 99, Emily Miller. Maine Endwell clears the ball up the right side, where Emily Malland takes it away and gets it over to Paige Danahy. Danahy sends it up, looking to get some mixed up action, but nothing doing as Maine Endwell is able to send it clear, and then an infraction called. Another stick check call, this time on Malland. Malland gets the ball over to Fitzgerald. After taking it away, now it is Sophie Miller with possession. Cross interference called on Maine Endwell. Mamaroneck turns it over quickly though, and then Maine Endwell clears it all the way up to the other side before Mamaroneck tries to clear it out themselves, but a stick check called on Mamaroneck. Didn't see who that was on, but we will play on. Good takeaway. I believe that is Paige Danahy. Yes, it is. Paige Danahy. Ball is knocked out. Remains Mamaroneck possession, and Sophie Miller will inbound the ball from just around midfield. Pass is taken away by Maine Endwell Spartans. Oh, good move by the 8th grader Anna Castaldo. And it will be a shot. No, it'll be a direct play for Maine Endwell from the left goal line. I believe that's Ali Masavage. Shot on goal, gets all the way to the goalie, kick save, and a beaut. And then it is cleared out by Emma Spitz. So we will have another play in. It will be the other 8th grader, Sam Palmer, for the Spartans. Centers it in to Olivia Hopko. So after a few penalty corners were unsuccessful by the Spartans, Mamaroneck now with possession, trying to clear it past midfield. Stick check called on, I believe that was Gracie Fitzgerald. Those of you watching and confused maybe a little bit by the turf field and all the lines on the field, we are playing the orange lines all the way around, as you can see by the corner flags that sort of delineate the field for us. So if it crosses that white line that Paige Danahy is on right now, fear not. Oh, sorry, that is Gracie Fitzgerald. So that is obviously still in play as the play is continuing. Oh, good takeaway there by Anna Castaldo. Interference called on Mamaroneck. So the Spartans will continue with possession. Interference called again, that time on Fitzgerald. Handled by Ali Masavage for the Spartans. Sent all the way into the goal. And an easy save for Charlotte Mackey. Oh, that pass almost intercepted, went right back to Katie Cotter. So she was able to play it again outside to Emily Malland, but the Spartans regain possession. Oh, nice move from Castaldo. Shot on goal, no good. And we will have another penalty corner. So this will be the third penalty corner for the Spartans. Let's see if they can make something happen here with 22 minutes remaining in the first half. Centers it through, I believe, to Castaldo. Shot sails high. Ruled a dangerous play. That is a judgment call by the officials when they determine that the ball is sailing high and could result in injury. So they ruled that play dead. Oh, Emily Malland unable to control it there. Sails over her stick out of bounds, and it will be Spartans' ball. Ali DeFulvio will take it from the left sideline. One tap, and then sends it into Gina Goldstone, but it is taken away. A nice play by Lizzie Clarke, the senior co-captain and attack player for the Tigers. Good work there from Megan Mullaney. And interference called on the Spartans, so Gracie Fitzgerald will have it there, just past midfield into Spartan territory. Fitzgerald lifts it for Mullaney. Oh, stopped. Deft play by Gracie Fitzgerald. Sends it in to Lizzie Clarke. Lizzie Clarke with a shot deflected by the Spartans and sent out of bounds along the far sideline. So Megan Mullaney, no, correction, Sophie Miller will have it there. Has the ball taken away. Sent up the far sideline by the Spartans. Sails out of bounds, rolls out of bounds rather. And will be taken by the Tigers directly at midfield. Good pass in there to Sophie Miller. Miller bobbles it for a second, able to regain control. Looks to pass it up forward, but has it taken away. A little bit of back and forth action here as the Spartans try and defend their own end. Good pass work by the Spartans there along the far sideline. Gorgeous stick work there by Anna Castaldo. Gives you a good idea why the 8th grader is playing varsity field hockey. Oh, but some beautiful stick work there as well from Lizzie Clarke. I thought that call went the Tigers' way, but I guess the Spartans got possession of it, sent it all the way into the other end. And stick check interference called on the Spartans, so Mamaroneck will regain possession. Good pass there from Emma Schwitz. There, Katie Cotter trying to defend, clears it, gets it out to Megan Mullaney. Mullaney looking to fast break, and she has some field to work with. She is triple teamed there, but interference is called. A little plea from the fans in the stands may have helped that one, but it was an infraction, so Mamaroneck has possession. They get it inside to Mullaney. Oh, Mullaney has it taken away, but there will be a penalty shot. No, I'm sorry, it will be a penalty corner. Taking the penalty corner will be Sophie Miller. Obviously with a wide array of choices of who to pass to. We'll see who she sends it to. Gets it to Katie Cotter. Cotter gets it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald brings it in, gets it in the middle. Oh, and it's cleared nicely by the Spartans. Rolls out of bounds, and it will be taken by Sophie Brill at the near sideline. Brill gets it over to Clarke. I'm sorry, that was Katie Cotter. Interference called on the stick check by the Spartans. So Sophie Brill will take it again. She gets it over to Paige Danahy. Danahy tries to get it into a teammate there in the middle. She takes it away again. Oh, an interference called. Quickly acting, it's the speed of the Spartans that gets them most of their success. You can see how they're constantly trying to rush the action and catch the Tigers off guard. Interference there gives the ball back to the Tigers. We are still scoreless here, halfway through the first half. Infraction on the Tigers gives the ball back to the Spartans in their own end. Danny Dean tries to clear it out, has it taken away momentarily by Emma Spitz, but the Spartans regain control and they are on the move. Stick check interference called on Anna Castaldo. So Sophie Miller will have possession. She looks to get it to Fitzgerald, but the Spartans take it away. Oh, and a nice play by Emma Spitz. But it is short-lived as the Spartans regain possession and send it over the end line. Possession back to the Tigers. Exciting end-to-end action here for the Mamaroneck Tigers. Cross the goal here for a pass over to Sophie Brill. Brill gets it over to Emily Malland, has the ball knocked out of bounds, remains Mamaroneck possession. Brill looks for someone to pass it to. Maine Endwell has it pretty well defended there. They send it into the middle of the field over to Paige Danahy. Taken away by Kylie Honick-Payne, the senior forward for the Maine Endwell Spartans. Good job by Paige Danahy taking the ball away from Jillian Green, the junior midfielder. Oh, nice takeaway there by Ali DeFulvio from Maine Endwell. Emma Spitz fighting for possession there, loses the battle as she interfered with the Spartans player. Ball knocked out of bounds, but not before a stick check stops the action and gives it back to the Spartans. Centering. That ball sailed all the way into the goal, but was ruled, I guess it was Mamaroneck ball, not Maine Endwell ball. I'm not entirely sure what the action there was, but it was a little disconcerting to watch Charlotte Mackey just let that ball sail all the way into the goal. And we have our first timeout of the day. So we will take a break here. In just a moment, we'll be back. 14:37 left in the first half. No score here on LMC Varsity Sports. So play resumes here in just a moment. A little clarification on that earlier call. It was Maine Endwell's ball, but the rule states that if shot from that far out, outside the shooting circle, as you see on the field there, as the ball is deflected out and given to Maine Endwell, if the ball is shot from that far out, it must touch a teammate. Must touch a teammate's stick. It must be deflected. And so because it was cleanly shot all the way through, there was no chance for the ball to be scored. Oh, the official stops the action there for a moment, and a green card warning is issued. Green card is something unique to field hockey. There are yellow and red cards, much like soccer or European football. A green card is sort of like a preemptive warning of a play. 2 green cards equals a yellow and means that you must take a seat for a 2-minute period of time. Good defense from the Tigers there, stopping the Spartans' attack. Interference called on the Spartans, gives the possession to Mamaroneck. Sophie Miller will take it from just over midfield. Pass goes all the way into the shooting circle. Interference called. It will be a penalty corner from the near side this time. The second penalty corner for Mamaroneck. It will be taken by Sophie Miller. On the near side, she has Fitzgerald and Mullaney. She will probably send it across. These are heavily worked on by Coach Savage so as to execute it as well as possible and capitalize on these opportunities to score. We'll see what play they employ and who the ball is passed to, whether it's dropped back for a secondary shot. Oh, it's passed across. Shot on goal. Score! The first goal of the game off the stick of co-captain Lizzie Clarke. The senior co-captain scores the first goal of the game, and the Mamaroneck Tigers with 13:07 lead 1-0. Solid execution by the Tigers offense. Gets the scoring action started here at Valhalla High School in the regional championships. Mamaroneck gets the ball back rather quickly. Interference called. That time on Sophie Miller. Spartans send the ball high over the defense, get the ball across into the middle, but Casey Budel is there to clear it away. Shot on goal is from outside the circle. Cleared the goal and is out of bounds, so it will be turned around and Tigers ball there. The same call as before. It must deflect off of a teammate's stick in order to be a valid shot, which is why you saw Charlotte Mackey step aside and let that ball sail wide. Interference there by the Tigers gives the ball back to Maine Endwell. The Spartans will have it just outside the shooting circle. It looks like Jillian Green will have possession. She leaves it back for Allie Savage, and it is cleared by the Tigers. Spartans try and send it back in. That was Kylie Honick-Payne who tried to send it in, but is once again cleared away by Mamaroneck. Gina Goldstone there leaves it back for Danny Dean, and it is taken away by Mamaroneck. Here's a fast break opportunity, juggled momentarily by Gracie Fitzgerald. Unable to convert that fast break there and get it started. Interference called by the Tigers, or on the Tigers rather. And once again, the Spartans moving very quickly to try and take advantage of the positioning on the field and maybe catch a few Tigers sleeping. Ooh, dangerous play across the middle by Katie Cotter, crossing it. Good job by Sophie Brill to fight off the attack of the Spartans. Oh, almost had a great opportunity there. And now, beautiful stick work by Lizzie Clarke. Interference called twice. So Lizzie Clarke will have it again. She leaves it back for Gracie Fitzgerald to start the action so she can get into position on the attack. Oh, nice pass there over to Casey Budel. Budel sends it, has it deflected. That was a good stick play by the Spartans. Whistle blows that play dead, and there is Fitzgerald sending it into the middle, getting it over to Lizzie Clarke. And the Spartans clear it up. We'll see if it sails out of bounds. It does not. Good job there by Olivia Golden, but has it taken away after a momentary opportunity. Casey Budel. Ball goes to the left side of the field. That is Bridget Knowles trying to make something happen there for the Tigers. Has it taken away. Ball sent to the far sideline. Good job by Knowles to keep it in bounds. She has Clarke there. Leaves it for Clarke. Clarke sends it across over to Denny. Now that's Fitzgerald fighting for possession. Good job by Fitzgerald. Interference on the Spartans will give Fitzgerald possession right there past midfield. Good job by Cassie Budil. Getting the ball into the center. And an infraction called on the Spartans gives the Tigers yet another penalty corner. Let's see, they converted on the last one. Let's see if they can do it again here. Pass in by Sophie Miller. Oh, and the Spartans have to send someone out of the goal. So now it's only 3 defenders there to stop the Tigers' attack. So the Spartans left a little early on that penalty corner. That's what sent that last defender away. But, ooh, tough shot right onto Bridget Knowles. We've got an injury on the field. The Spartans, with their fast action play, they tried to continue. But the injury timeout is sending Bridget Knowles to the sideline for an injury timeout. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports. Mamaroneck will have possession. To restart the action, Paige Dennehy sends it over to the side.
Number 23, Sophia Lepore.
Good job by Sophie Miller. Sophia Lepore comes in for the injured Bridget Knowles, who took a shot to the hand, I believe, and is being tended to on the sideline. She does look okay. Oh, nice job by the Spartans there. Allie DeFulvio. But Mamaroneck now back on the attack. Here comes Sophie Brill. Brill gets it into the middle. Good pass across. Mamaroneck has an opportunity here. The goalie is out of the box. Oh, but the Spartans with a good job to clear. There's Brill again, trying to keep the action going inside the circle. She has an opportunity, gets it across. And a penalty corner called. So Mamaroneck will have yet another opportunity. Sophie Miller leaves it for a teammate. That goes back to Miller. Miller then crosses to the middle. Little bit of congestion there. Interference called on Miller, so the Spartans will have possession. Good clearing pass by the Spartans. Great job by Olivia Golden to stop that clear. And now it's Sophie Brill. Paige Dennehy trying to get it to a teammate there. Gets all the way to the goalie, and the goalie kicks it wide. Goes over the end line, and will be a sideline in for the Tigers. Gracie Fitzgerald juggling it forward, has interference. She resets herself and will start again. Leave for Olivia Golden, and the ball almost clears the end line and finally does. It is yet again a sideline in for the Tigers. Good job from Olivia Golden there, keeping the ball in play for the Tigers. Interference gives the ball back to the Tigers. Gracie Fitzgerald looking for a teammate, but I believe Sophie Brill had an interference called on her, so the Spartans got possession of the ball. Interference again stops the action there, just short of midfield. Nice leave attempt by Fitzgerald is turned away by Ali DeFulvio of the Spartans. Mamaroneck maintained possession momentarily, but now it is back and forth at midfield. Interference called on the Spartans, so Mamaroneck has possession. Good attempt by Lizzie Clarke to try and get that ball up to Megan Mullaney. Interference called, so Lizzie Clarke, or will it be Sophie Miller? No, it's Lizzie Clarke. Passing all the way up to Gracie Fitzgerald. The goalie makes an attempt to defend. The ball is still free. And it will be a penalty corner for the Tigers. Once again, taking the penalty corner is Sophie Miller. Sends it out to Gracie Fitzgerald. The pass across. Shot on goal. Shot. Scored! Beautiful job. This time it's Paige Danahy. Gorgeous shot from Paige Danahy. Started with the backhand play. It is now 2-0 Tigers with 2:33 remaining in the first half. Taking what amounts to a commanding lead here in the first half. Mamaroneck's defensive prowess will really come into play here as the defending state champions have the 2-0 lead as we wind down the clock here towards the end of the first half. Good attempt there from Anna Castaldo is stopped on an interference call. And now the Spartans have possession again. Katie Cotter sends it out to Danahy. Danahy gets it up to Clarke. Clarke is interfered with and now sends it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has a choice of teammates to pass it to. She keeps it to try and set it up and get the pass a little bit further in. Interference called again. Fitzgerald gets it back. We'll start it once again. She leaves it back this time for Olivia Golden. Golden with a slight mishit, and now a turnover gives the ball back to the Spartans. The Spartans really have not had possession of the ball very much in this first half. If there was a time of possession, I would imagine it's going about 70-30 right now in favor of the Tigers. Good job by Fitzgerald to slow up the action there, but the Spartans are unfazed as Sam Palmer sends the ball up for the Spartans. Interference called. Anna Castaldo with the ball gets it across in a centering attempt, but the ball is cleared nicely by the Tigers. Ball inbounded by number 7, Annie DeFulvio, but is then sent over the end line. It will be Mamaroneck Tigers possession. And that is the end of the first half, with the Mamaroneck Tigers leading 2-0 here in the regional final action. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports. So Mamaroneck will have possession to start the second half with a somewhat commanding 2-0 lead, considering the defensive excellence of the Tigers. This will be tough for Maine Endwell to overcome this deficit. They do have the offense and the players to execute. All it takes is one, and then the pressure is right back on Mamaroneck to make sure they hold on to this lead. Things can get really dicey. Interference called on Mamaroneck, so Maine Endwell, as they always do, is pressing the action as fast as they can. Back and forth action there, just over midfield in Mamaroneck's end. And here's an opportunity for the Spartans. Interference called on a stick check. So Gina Goldstone will have it. Leaves it back for Danny Dean. Interference called, that time on Sophie Miller. Dean leaves it for Goldstone. And interference on the Spartans gives the ball back to the Tigers. We'll see what kind of strategy Mamaroneck employs here in the second half as they have this lead to protect. Whether they play conservatively or continue to attack. I wouldn't say that the action was so aggressive by Mamaroneck in the first half, but they did possess the ball a tremendous amount of time, considering how effective the attack is. That's one of the disadvantages of the speed attack. And here is an attempt by Mamaroneck to fast break and get another goal. That was Lizzie Clarke there on the fast break attempt by Mamaroneck, but was turned away by by the goalkeeper for the Spartans, Emily Miller. Emma Spitz had the ball there from the sideline. Interference on Mamaroneck gives the ball back to the Spartans. Good attempt there by Gina Goldstone. Oh, miss there. Dangerous play after the missed pass by Jillian Green. She sends it right into the chest of the Mamaroneck defender, so Mamaroneck gets possession, and there's a stick check. And possession goes back to Mamaroneck once again. It'll be Katie Cotter looking for someone to pass it to. She sends it across the field. Gets it to Olivia Golden. Sends it out to Emily Malland. Malland has it taken away after passing. It's deflected and sent back the other way by the Spartans. It's now a scrum on the far side of the goal. And it looks to be a penalty corner for the Maine Endwell Spartans. I believe that's Brooke Singer, number 9, the junior defender. Not sure that makes sense. We'll have to figure out if that is her on the penalty corner. No, that is Sam Palmer. Getting it over to Anna Castaldo. Castaldo with the shot, has it deflected. Good defense by Mamaroneck, but it will be another penalty corner. Looks like Sophia Laporte took a shot to the face there. She's holding her jaw. But she's tough, she's a Tiger, and she stays in the game. Another penalty corner. Oh, a short leave. Gets it back on a nice give and go. There's Castaldo with the shot just outside the circle. Save made by the goalie, but it gets caught up in her gear, so it will be another penalty corner. This is 3 in a row for Maine Endwell. We'll see if they can capitalize on this last of 3 penalty corners on consecutive attempts. They're switching it up a little bit and getting Jillian Green to start the action here from the end line. Short leave by Green. Nice play by Emma Spitz, stopping the centering pass and now sending the action back the other way. Mamaroneck on the attack, and the ball goes through. Megan Mullaney has it on the left side. A nice pass for Lizzie Clarke. Lizzie Clarke in the center, and she scores! Beautiful end-to-end action by the Mamaroneck Tigers ends in the 3rd goal of the game. Great job by the Mamaroneck Tigers. Emma Spitz starting the action with a fantastic takeaway on that penalty corner. Ball gets all the way down. Megan Mullaney sends it to Lizzie Clarke. And I believe that is her 2nd goal of the game. 3-0 Mamaroneck with just over 24 minutes to go in the game. Good try by Lizzie Clarke there, looking to get it up to Megan Mullaney. Mullaney races ahead, but Clarke has it taken away. So the Spartans committing an interference there. Ball goes back to Mamaroneck, and there's Lizzie Clarke racing up the center of the field. She still has it. She still has it. Another opportunity. Interference called. And it will be, I believe, a penalty shot for Mamaroneck. Lizzie Clarke looking for the hat trick on the day with just over 23 minutes to go in the game. Point blank shot here on the penalty shot. See if Emily Miller, the goalie, the sophomore goalie for Maine Endwell, can turn her away, or if Lizzie Clarke will get her hat trick. Shot falls off of her stick and weakly rolls into the board pads of Emily Miller. Turned away. But with 23 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the game, Mamaroneck with a commanding 3-0 lead. Taken away very quickly, this time by Sophie Miller. Miller gets it to Clarke. Clarke with the shot, deflected. Interference called on the Spartans. Sophie Miller with possession, leaves it for Emma Spitz. And the ball is cleared all the way down to the other end. Spartans beginning to get a little bit desperate as they feel time wasting away here. There is 23 minutes exactly remaining in the game, but the way that the game has gone so far, it is looking tough for the Spartans to mount the comeback that they need in order to capture this game. Mamaroneck with their defensive excellence once again in effect there, as Sophia Lepore clears it wide, and it will be Spartans ball on the sidelines. The leave is for Danny Dean. Interference called by the Spartans gives possession back to Mamaroneck. Katie Cotter has it there just outside the circle. Sends it across over to Olivia Golden. Golden tries to send it out to her teammate, Emily Malland, but it sails over the sideline and goes to the Spartans. Spartans with the ball just outside the circle. Taken away nicely. Lizzie Clarke gets it up to, is that Emma Spitz? No, sorry, that's Gracie Fitzgerald. Interference called on Mamaroneck. That seems like a peculiar call considering they had possession of the ball. But nonetheless, Mamaroneck turns it over. Spartans have it. Good job by Sophia Lepore. Interference by the Spartans gives the ball back to Mamaroneck. The Tigers will have it there, and Katie Cotter tries to pass it up, but interference on Mamaroneck gives it back to the Spartans. Good takeaway there by Sophie Miller. Miller once again, this time has it taken away by Jillian Green. Gets over to Kylie Honick-Payne. Payne has it knocked out of bounds, so she takes possession there. I'm sorry, I think that was interference actually. Ball gets inside the circle. The scrum for possession, and it is cleared out nicely to Megan Mullaney. Mullaney still with possession. She has Lizzie Clarke on the left. Gets it over to Gracie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has it taken away. Oh, they had the numbers there. Good job by Anna Castaldo. Interference called on the Tigers, gives it back to the Spartans just at the dotted circle. Possession remains with the Spartans. They're going to start it up again from the same spot. Jillian Green gets it back to Danny Dean, and now taken away by Mamaroneck. Interference called on a stick check. Jillian Green will have it once again there from center. Stick check called this time on the Spartans. So Mamaroneck will have it. Players racing back upfield, trying to get in position to defend the action. Ball sent out wide to Olivia Golden. Stays just in bounds. Good job by Gracie Fitzgerald. And now, is that Lizzie Clarke? No, right there's Lizzie Clarke. Oh, good attempt there by Megan Mullaney, but it is sent away by the goalkeeper, Emily Miller. A fight for possession by Sophie Miller. Interference called. Turns the ball over to the Spartans. Good takeaway by Emily Malland. Malland unable to steal that one off of her stick. It is possession to the Spartans. They move up into position as Gina Goldstone will have possession just around midfield. A high pass sent, handled nicely by Taylor Lucas in the game here. Gracie Fitzgerald with a high pass to Lizzie Clarke, deflecting it. Kick save away by the goalkeeper, Emily Miller. Interference called on the Spartans. They will have it just at the dotted line. No correction, that will be a penalty corner. I believe that's the 5th penalty corner of the day for Mamaroneck. Sophie Miller has it on the far end line. Sends it into Gracie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes around, centers it, deflects off a Spartan. Still Mamaroneck possession. Fitzgerald, interference called on the Tigers. That's a tough call there. It looked like a clean takeaway, but nonetheless, here comes the Spartans with a breakaway opportunity. There is Kylie Honick-Payne all the way into the circle, and it's nicely taken away by the Tigers. Interference call gives a penalty corner to the Spartans, but the Tigers will take it on that play, stopping and thwarting the fast break attempt by Kylie Honick-Payne. Big penalty corner here for the Spartans if they have any hope of getting in the game with 16:38 remaining. Ball gets out to Jillian Green. She sends it over. It is saved wide. Good clearing action by the Tigers. It's still in there. Off the stick of the Spartans. Oh, great takeaway by Olivia Golden. Sends it clear and out of bounds. Fantastic defense by the Mamaroneck Tigers with 16:10 remaining in the game. They lead 3-0. Good job by Mamaroneck. Interference called on the Spartans. Tigers will have possession halfway through their own zone. Clears it all the way to Lizzie Clarke. A little bit of a misplay from Clarke, but no matter, as she has Paige Danahy there to help her out. Interference called on the Tigers. Once again, it will be Maine Endwell ball there, just shy of midfield. Sharp pass and a kick there by Maine Endwell. Gives the ball back to Mamaroneck. Emily Malland with the pass over to Megan Mullaney. Mullaney keeps possession, gets it up to Lizzie Clarke. Lizzie Clarke on the left side, pass all the way through. Looking for Gracie Fitzgerald. Gets over to Sophie Brill. Brill on the far side, centering it back through. And a foot call on Mamaroneck gives the ball back to Maine Endwell. There's Kylie Honick-Payne again on the fast break. Getting it over to Anna Castaldo. Castaldo just outside the circle with a shot from inside the circle. Wide, beautiful save by Charlotte Mackey. It will be possession to Maine Endwell. No, correction, I believe the shot was wide. I'm not sure. This possession now goes to Mamaroneck there. Quickly back over to Maine Endwell. Time is running out for the Spartans as the ball sails through from outside the circle. So it will be Mamaroneck possession.
Number 1, Bridget Knowles.
We are now under 14 minutes remaining in the contest. Maine Endwell's time is running out here on their season as Mamaroneck looks to advance to the state semifinals. Good defense there from Mamaroneck, and they will have possession as Maine Endwell sends it out of bounds just to the side of the goal, past the end line. Gracie Fitzgerald sends it up to Paige Danahy. Ball is turned over there as Lizzie Clarke tries to take it back to no avail. Pass through by Maine Endwell is turned away by Mamaroneck. There is Gracie Fitzgerald getting it to Lizzie Clarke. Clarke with interference there will give possession and a penalty corner for Maine Endwell. Timeout on the field. Maine Endwell looks to rally the troops here and figure out if they can talk it over to get a score with under 13 minutes remaining. We'll be back in just a moment here on LMC Varsity Sports. Mamaroneck setting up their defense here with the penalty corner coming for Maine Endwell. Sam Palmer sends it in, but a Mamaroneck player left early, so she has to go back to midfield, and now there are only 3 defenders remaining besides the goalie. Nice attempt from Jillian Green for Maine Endwell, but Mamaroneck interfered with the play, so they will get another shot at this. Jillian Green once again at the end line. Trying to get it over to Castaldo. But instead it goes to Sam Palmer, the other 8th grader. Save by Charlotte Mackey gives the ball over at the sideline to the Spartans. But that is short-lived as now the ball is on the stick of Lizzie Clarke, crossing midfield, going over into the left side, crosses back over to midfield. Oh, interference called on Lizzie Clarke. It looked like she had possession of it. Several times today that has happened, where the ball is given back to Maine Endwell. Sorry, Maine Endwell. Interference there by Katie Cotter. So the Spartans will have another penalty corner.
Maine Endwell goal. Corner, sorry.
Little mistake here in the scorer's box as they called the Maine Endwell goal. A little prematurely. We'll see if they are prophetic here. Good job there as Gina Goldstone tries to get back into the shot circle. Goldstone gets it to Castaldo.
Maine Endwell corner.
No joy there for Maine Endwell, but they do get another penalty corner. I believe that is the 5th of this half. Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Mamaroneck with a 3-0 lead. There's Annie DeFulvio with a shot attempt. A scrum for possession. And the ball goes in. Score for the Spartans. Little bit of confusion there on the defense for Mamaroneck as they could not locate the ball. And Maine Endwell scores their first goal of the game. There is still 9 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. And the lead has been cut from 3-0 to 3-1. Gracie Fitzgerald with the ball at midfield for Mamaroneck. And the fans are now cheering on their team, trying to implore them to maintain that energy and discipline that got them the 3-0 lead to start. Great job there from Emma Spitz to stop that attack and send the ball the other way, clearing it back to Maine Endwell. But the Spartans maintain possession. Now fighting for possession and interference on Anna Castaldo on Sophia Miller. Miller getting possession of the ball there. Mamaroneck will take over just short of midfield. Ball close to out of bounds. Good save by Emma Spitz. She sends the ball out of bounds. Bridget Knowles trying to defend the action there. The ball gets all the way through to Sophia Lepore. She clears it out there, and now Danny Dean. So now you can hear Maine Endwell's fans trying to implore their team to get another score. Just one more score cuts it to a 1-goal deficit, and then the pressure really starts to mount. It is 3-1 here with 8 minutes remaining in the game. Exciting action between Mamaroneck and Maine Endwell.
22, re-entering in Megan Lady from Mamaroneck.
The official calling over the captain, Lizzie Clarke. Not sure what the warning or discussion was there. There was no card issued. Good clear, but dangerous play ruled there as Gracie Fitzgerald tried to clear it out. But now Ali Masavage for the Spartans sends it in, and now interference called on Mamaroneck. Oh, nice takeaway there by Fitzgerald. Sending the ball out of bounds, and the Spartans looking to start the action really quickly. Danny Dean starting it up. Interference called again on the Tigers. Ball left out to Gina Goldstone. She'll start it up there on the sideline. And Mamaroneck takes it away one more time, trying to clear it out. Megan Mullaney. And Emma Spitz. But interference called on Maine Endwell. So with 7 minutes remaining, timeout called on the field. Mamaroneck up on Maine Endwell 3-1. We'll be back in just a minute on LMC Varsity Sports. So play resumes here with 6:54 remaining. Mamaroneck up 3-1. Good clearing pass from Mamaroneck. Ends up on the stick of Paige Dennehy. Interference called on Mamaroneck. I believe a stick check. Gives the ball to the Spartans. Spartans racing up the far sideline, trying to make something happen. Interference again, this time on Olivia Golden. Gives the ball back to the Spartans. There's Anna Castaldo trying to make something happen for Maine Endwell. And now it will be Ali DeFulvio for the Spartans. Ball crosses, centers all the way across the goal. Danny Dean tries the shot. No good, but it will be yet another penalty corner for Maine Endwell. Huge defensive stand here for Mamaroneck. They cannot let this goal go in. Pass to the side. Shot. Score. Goal for Maine Endwell with 5:15 remaining in the game. It is now a 1-goal game. And now the pressure mounts for Mamaroneck. They had a 3-0 lead and 2 unanswered goals by the Spartans. Mamaroneck has to burn out the last 5 minutes, 15 seconds of the clock here, or get another insurance goal to give themselves a little breathing room. That ball must have deflected off a Tiger's stick because I did not see how that could have been Spartans' possession. But nonetheless, they take it away very quickly. Lizzie Clarke stealing that pass there.
Goal by number 3.
Good pass upfield for Mamaroneck. Centering pass over to Lizzie Clarke. Doesn't make it all the way there. Taken away by Mamaroneck again. Ball rolling towards the end line. Centering pass over to Lizzie Clarke. Doesn't get there again. Oh, good takeaway there by Olivia Golden. But now Maine Endwell back on the attack. Great job by Sophia Lepore to take that ball away. Back to the Spartans. Mamaroneck sends it out of bounds, but interference called. So now Gracie Fitzgerald sends it upfield, across midfield. Interference called on Emily Malland there. Maine Endwell getting it into the offensive zone, still with possession. Over towards midfield. Interference on Maine Endwell. Under 4 minutes remaining. Seems like the clock is taking forever to wind down. Mamaroneck in no hurry here. Of course, they have that 1-goal lead. Every second wasted is another second to their advantage. But Maine Endwell with possession halfway into Mamaroneck's zone. Interference called. No, out of bounds called. Maine Endwell with possession. Interference called there, and it will be Mamaroneck's ball. There was interference. Maine Endwell sent it wide of the goal and out of bounds. So under 3 minutes remaining as the clock continues to run. There is Castaldo for Maine Endwell. Interference called. It will be a penalty corner for Maine Endwell, and they will call a timeout with 2 minutes, 39 seconds. A 1-goal game here in the state quarterfinals, the regional finals. We'll be back in just a minute on LMC Varsity Sports. 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. 3-2 lead Mamaroneck. Penalty corner for Maine Endwell. And here we go. The pass. The whistle's blown dead, and they're going to try this again. Pass into the middle. Shot on goal. Deflected. Another shot. Deflected. Save. Kick save. Oh, good play by Charlotte Mackey. Will give another penalty corner to the Spartans. Great job by Mackey to stop the action there. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Pass to Castaldo. No, it's taken by Green. Cleared out by Mamaroneck. Oh, interference called. And interference called on Maine Endwell. A minute 30 remaining, and Mamaroneck has possession. Send it out to the side. Gracie Fitzgerald with possession. Sends it up the field. It's rolling, and just out of bounds. Maine Endwell will have possession. Approaching 1 minute to go in the game. Maine Endwell still with possession on the far sideline. Cleared out by Gracie Fitzgerald. Spartans have possession. Interference on Fitzgerald. Spartans with possession again. Ball sails through. Great job by Emma Spitz. Ball on the stick of Lizzie Clarke. She holds possession, has it taken away. Interference on Maine Endwell. 42 seconds remaining. Possession, Mamaroneck. Fitzgerald with the pass to Lizzie Clarke. Lizzie Clarke with the shot and the goal! Beautiful shot by Lizzie Clarke with 34 seconds to go in the game. That should seal the victory for the Mamaroneck Tigers. Injury on the field as Danny Dean gets to her feet. Mamaroneck with the insurance goal with 34 seconds to go. Lizzie Clarke with her 4th goal of the day. That should wrap up the action for the Mamaroneck Tigers and ensure the victory on an exciting afternoon for Mamaroneck field hockey. They did not expect to have an easy day today against the 16-2 opponent from Maine Endwell. Coach John Savage has coached this team to excellence yet again this season, and it is showing through. In the moment of adversity, they are able to clear the ball, fast break up the field, and get the goal that seals it up. So Annie Castaldo will take the center. Mamaroneck takes it away. 20 seconds remaining. Interference called. It will be Mamaroneck ball. Sophie Miller with the pass. Interference on Mamaroneck. But it will not matter. As the clock winds down, you can hear the fans counting down the clock. And that will do it. Mamaroneck is victorious once again in the state quarterfinals, the regional final champion. They are headed to Maine Endwell and the state semifinals, where they will play the winner of the game between the Section 5 and Section 6 champions. We'll be back in just a minute with post-game interviews and post-game reaction here from Valhalla High School. The final score, Mamaroneck 4, Maine Endwell 2. We're here with the, has to be the MVP of the game today, Lizzie Clarke. 3 goals scored today. It was a fantastic effort from your entire team. Talk about the goals you scored and how the end of the game shaped up for you.
I was just getting a lot of good feeds from my other players. We've been working on their positioning all year, and I was there to put the ball in a couple times, and my team just kept pushing till the final minute. And we're really proud of that.
You know, you obviously are a great goal scorer, but it was interesting to me how towards the end of the game and even in the middle when you were scoring your goals, there were opportunities, but the ball, for several of your teammates, but the ball just happened to find your stick in the end.
Yeah, I think we just, we don't really care about who scores the goal as long as it gets in. So we're willing to, a lot of my teammates are willing to take the pass instead of the shot, and it ended up being the right decision for this game.
Well, so the regional championship is yours. You guys move on to the state semifinals. Do you have any thoughts on how you are going to handle things moving forward?
We just have to keep pushing, keep working hard like we have been all year. Stay strong, stay focused, and we know what to expect because we've been there before, but we won it again, so we're ready.
We're here with Coach John Savage after a victory that was hard fought and a little bit closer at the end than you probably would have liked. It's amazing, Coach, how at the end of a game, even though you have the lead, it feels like the pressure is on the team with the lead.
Yeah, the other team has really nothing to lose, so they're all out, energy, going for the ball. The other team that has the lead is kind of how conservative can we get so we don't mess up, and as a result, we stopped playing the way how we got to be ahead. And we gave up too many corners, we made too many mistakes. We really got to correct those mistakes because as we move on, it's going to get even harder.
Well, luckily for you, there are only 2 more contests to another back-to-back state championship. What do you have to say to the girls at this point?
This is an amazing group that has found a way to win and stay together and stay strong and not give up. They've come as a team, they stayed as a team, and we move on as a team. This has been a very interesting group to work with. They work so hard and they find ways to win.
So that'll wrap things up here from Valhalla High School. An incredible victory for the Mamaroneck Tigers over the Maine Endwell Spartans. It was fast-paced from end to end, going back and forth. Mamaroneck seemed to control the majority of the action, but that did not stop the desperation of the Spartans towards the end of the game. For Kevin Duarte and Alex Neumann, Rob Moretti, our executive producer, this has been Steve Anastas coming to you from Valhalla High School, and the sectional championship. Mamaroneck Tigers move on to the state semifinals. We'll be back with LMC Varsity Sports for more action. Check us out on lmctv.org.